What's going on YouTube? Your boy T Davis, professional Madden player, is back. In today's video, we're going to take a look at one of the most insane plays in Madden 23. One of the most insane, the most glitchiest, the most fun play to run in the game. It's going to be super fun. You can run in a lot of different situations. We're going to break all of that down. You know, how you can run it the glitchy way, how you can run it like kind of the normal way, you can run it in the red zone, all different ways we can run this play. Now, if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure you are subscribed here to my YouTube channel, hitting that bell so you know when I drop all this content. I provide tons of pro Madden player tips as well as daily fantasy sports content, professional Madden player, professional daily fantasy sports player. So if you like my channel, you like what you're seeing, hit that sub button, hit this video with a like. Let's try to get like 50 likes on this video. Really helps out in the algorithm, and it allows me to provide more tips like this for you guys. And if you have any questions at all about this or anything at all, let me know in the comments down below. I have an offensive ebook, I have a defensive ebook available down below. Working on my offensive ebook now, so that will be out soon. So make sure you keep it locked in the links down in the description below. All my coaching sessions, all my ebooks, you can find down there if you guys want to improve as Madden players. And make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. I have tons of TikTok videos as well with a bunch of Madden tips. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, at TDavisBrand on every platform. And really quickly, before we jump into this tip, make sure you check out the Madden Academy. Use that code TDavis25. You're going to get $25 off any of their content, any of their memberships. The Madden Academy is one of the best sites that really teaches the principles of how to improve as a Madden player. Kind of breaks down the fundamentals of what you need to learn, inside the mind of professional Madden players. So check out the MaddenAcademy.com. Highly recommend it. All right, so today's tip, super fun. I know it's a little cheesy, but I'm here to provide the best tips and content possible in the game. And this way, there's ways to stop it too, but it's super fun to run this. Now, what you're looking for is a play called either shovel option or speed option. So shovel option, you can find a lot in this gun split close pro formation. There's one I'm in the Green Bay Packers offensive playbook. I believe it's in Baltimore. There's one in like the spread playbook as well. I think there's a couple other playbooks that have this split formation. Also in the Chiefs playbook, they have a speed option in the pistol wing stack formation, I believe. I think there's like in the run and gun, there's a speed option. So any speed options or any shovel options that you can find is what you want to do with this. Now, I love the shovel option because we have so many different ways we can utilize this, right? So I'm rocking the Eagles. My guy Jalen Hurts, who might be the front runner for MVP only in week 4 of the NFL season. We're going to come out in the split close pro shovel option. Now, I will say I like to run this flipped. For some reason, I feel like it just is better flipped. It might just be all in my head. You can run it both ways, obviously, but I do like to run the formation flipped. Seems like a little bit better to me. We're just going to run this versus random defenses, right? So, first thing is, we're going to kind of, so you want to, when you hike it, you're going to run like in for like a second, and then you're going to pitch it actually to Boston Scott here all the way on the outside. So it's almost going to be like kind of like a backwards pass, but it's super glitchy. Now, I will say, if you see the angle with your quarterback, you can just keep it almost as like a QB draw. So there's a lot of options on this play. We'll talk about one of my other favorite things to do in the red zone with this later on in the video. But first, what you're looking for is kind of running right up the middle, and then you're going to pitch it to Boston Scott a little bit before you're going to get through the gap or get tackled. So let me just do it a few times for you guys here. You can kind of see what I mean. So you see that we run inside, and then we pitch it out. Then you have all that daylight on the outside. Now, that wasn't the best play right there, but we still have that one-on-one to the outside. So let's run it a few more times here. We cut back in, pitch it. Look at that. Look at all the space we have on the outside there. Super glitchy, super insane. The defense just doesn't react to it, right? So once again, we cut it back in, and then boom, pitch it. We get that block to the outside. Boston Scott picks up an easy 11 yards. So take a look at the replay here. The defense just doesn't seem to react to it. Like, we hike it, right, with Jalen Hurts, and then boom, we cut in for 1 second, right? And look at the defense. They're so worried about the quarterback. They're both these guys worried about me running with the quarterback. We got our lead blocker here, A.J. Brown. And as soon as we're about to come in to the gap, we pitch it, and now we have all that outside leverage. So it's almost like a toss / screen / backward pass. Really good. Obviously, in this position, you want one of your best playmakers, one of your fastest players. That's why we have Boston Scott in this play. But, if you have Miles Sanders there, whoever you use, make sure you get one of your best playmakers in that position for that pitch play. All right, let's do it a few more times like this. Ready, cut back in, go out, pitch it, wait for our lead block, Boston Scott, and this time we can take it all the way to the Grabowski. You see how insane this freaking play is. Just so good. Such a good added element to your offense, and it's phenomenal in the red zone. We're going to break it down a couple more ways we can run it in the red zone. You see here, we hike it, cut back in 1, 2. As soon as we're about to get into that kind of where the offensive linemen are, we pitch it out. The defense does not react to it at all. Look at, they're so worried about the quarterback. We pitch it out, and we have so much daylight to make things happen and get busy with it. Let's go ahead and do it one more time here. Cut it back in, pitch it back out. Yeah, the defense was a little overloaded on the left side there, so it wasn't as good. But you see how even if it's we don't gain anything, we never lose yardage. It's never like a bad type of play. It's always something that we can go to. And this time, once again, we get that outside block. Boston Scott, can he get to the edge? He gets deep down the field. Now, a few other things I want to talk about in this play is if you have the seam with your quarterback, don't be afraid to take it with your quarterback. Now, it's a little bit risky. You probably want your ball carrier on conservative for this situation, but sometimes I like to just kind of wait. I'll kind of take it up the middle. And look at that. That's like an easy, and obviously I don't have it on conservative in practice mode here, but that's like an easy 5 yards, right? And it's really good to do this, on the goal line or in the red zone. But look at that. We kind of just be patient with it, right? You hike it. We're going to cut back in, but we're going to kind of wait a second, see what we see. And then obviously, we could pitch that easily, right? Like, look how big of a gain that is. But you see, like, it's almost like the shovel option inside pitch guy works as like a lead blocker. Right, so if we kind of get behind him, we have our pulling guard here coming from the right side. We kind of wait for them, and now we have like this QB draw almost where we can get up in the inside and follow our blockers for a pretty big chunk play. So let's go ahead and do that one more time here. It looks like they're crowding the box a little bit, so it might be a little bit tougher here. But you see, we kind of wait. We sneak inside there. We get behind Miles Sanders, and we only picked up 2 to 3 yards there. But like once again on this play, you're never going to like lose yardage. So on short yardage situations to go, maybe on the goal line, in the red zone, you can kind of get in there. And if you have a good, powerful quarterback, follow your blockers, pick up. That's an easy 2 yards right there. If you need to convert like a third and inches, fourth and inches, same thing here. Let's try to wait. Nothing doing there. We should have pitched it that time. So you kind of can make the decision, right? I prefer the pitch. Obviously, that's the glitchy part of this. But you can also, like I said, wait and get in there and kind of make it a QB draw. So now one other thing that I want to add to this, another element. If we go down inside the goal line, there's a really good way to make this like a super tough with the QB draw type portion of it, right? So like I said, the main thing is do the pitch. The pitch is so tough. But what you can do is I like to do a little bit of a hurdle, right? So if we're on the goal line, you want to so when you do this one now, you're going to run to the outside for like a second and then immediately hurdle back in or jurtle back in to the inside. And it's like never going to lose yardage. He's always usually going to fall forward. So let me run it a few times so you can get a feel and see what it looks like. So we come back outside and we immediately jurtle back in. Look at that. It's like an automatic touchdown from the 2-3 yard line, right? So this might be one of the best red zone goal line plays in the game. So ready? Hike it. We come outside and immediately jurtle back in. Look at that. It's like he's going to jump for like 2-3 yards up the field, and you're never going to lose yardage on this. And it's pretty much automatic positive yards. So we come back out, jurtle back in, and we're in the end zone. 2 for 2 so far, right? It's just super difficult to defend this because of if we have a good, powerful athlete at quarterback. And this time I kind of drilled the wrong way. But you see, like, we didn't lose yardage. We still gained a yard. If you're on the 1 or 2 yard line, this is virtually automatic. Ready? Jurtle back in. Easy touchdown, right? I'm 3 for 4 right now. That's a pretty high percentage. We'll do it, 1 or 2 more times here just so you can see. Come out, jurtle back in. This time we fell over, but we get down to the 1. So you can sometimes get a little unlucky like that. But if you run this, 3-4 times in a row, it's impossible to defend this. So multitude of different ways we can run this shovel option or speed option. Like I said, same thing works out of the speed option. I just prefer the shovel option a little bit more. I think it's awesome. A great tool to add to your offense. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sub to the channel. Hit this video with a like. We'll be back for plenty more pro Madden player tips here on my YouTube channel. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my exclusive content here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the links in the description below if you want more cool stuff from your boy.